Welcome to part 2 of the Access Tools GIL Find Catalog video tutorial. In part 2, we're going to go back to the GIL Find Catalog and continue some search strategies and utilize some of the features that are available to you to meet your information needs while using this access tool, this resource. We are on the CSU homepage. From there, we're going to navigate to our My CSU account. This is one way to access the catalog. If you go to My CSU, go ahead and log in with your credentials. And from there to the left, you should see a link labeled Campus Information. Once you click that link, you will see a list of resources, library resources under libraries, and from there you will see the GIL catalog. So we're here now on the home page in My CSU, Campus Information. Scroll down where you see Library and there GIL Find Catalog. Now we're back here, and one of the things that I did not mention in part 1 is in order to tailor your user experience in the GIL Find Catalog, it's best to log into your online library account. Over to the far right where you see Sign In, you're going to click that link, and here you're going to choose Columbus State students, faculty, and staff. And from there, sometimes because you've already logged into your My CSU account, it will take you right through your account and you won't have to authenticate. But if you do get a login page, please use the same credentials you use for Cougar View and My CSU. When you go back up to the right, you're going to see your name listed there. So that means you're in your online library account while simultaneously searching the GIL Find catalog. Now, where we left off, we did some searching, demonstrated some searching using Boolean operators with keywords, and we also ended with the browse search and did an example from there. This time during this particular tutorial, we're going to choose the Find ESU, Find eJournals, and the citation linker. We're going to go to Find Journals, and this feature will allow you to find electronic journals that the library owns. Sometimes they may be print. Most of the time there will be electronic journals, and they will basically link you to our Galileo database collection. Now in another video tutorial, we will go over the Galileo databases as well. So they're two different entities, but this feature, eJournals, kind of links you to the Galileo database collections. So for our example, let's say you have a name of a journal that you're looking for. We're going to choose Journal of Popular Culture. We're going to click search. And here we get a few variations. Let's see, Journal of Religion and Popular Culture. That's not what we're looking for. Americana, the Journal of American Pop Culture. And we're not looking for that. But this first item that comes up is the one we're looking for, Journal of Popular Culture. We're going to click that title, and in a pop-up window, if this journal is indexed in any of the Galileo databases, you will get a list of the databases that hold that particular journal. So we see here there are several coming from two main databases, our EBSCOhost database and ProQuest. I'm just going to stick with number 1 here, the EBSCOhost Humanities Full Text Database. Before I click this link to go into this database to access this particular journal, just want to show you a few things. Be sure that along with the listed database that you check the dates of availability. Because if you're looking for a particular journal, you might just want to search it, or maybe sometimes what you're looking for is a particular article and you know that it's been published in, let's say, the Journal of Popular Culture, and you're looking for a particular year, you have the volume, and you have the date. So to be sure that the coverage is there that you need, for example, the database we're going to go into, they have full text issues available from 1990. Now let's say if we were to go to one of the ProQuest databases. If you look here, it's a little different. In this particular database, the ProQuest Arts and Humanities database, they have issues available from 1988 to 2005 only. If we go up ahead here to another EBSCOhost database, the Social Sciences Full Text, we see here that they have issues available from 1994. Now that's 4 years after what's available in the humanities full text. And it makes sense because they're two different subject areas. But for our purposes here, we're going to go here and we're going to click the EBSCO humanities full text database link. And it brings you to the EBSCO database interface. If we would have gone into a ProQuest database, the interface would look different because they're two different databases. So we're here in EBSCO host, and here is the journal. Over to the right, you're going to get a hyperlinked list of the years available in this journal. But I want to point out something. The notes that we saw of availability said that 1990 to the current is available full text, but they also have 1989, 88, going all the way back to 1983. It's these tiny details you need to pay attention to. Okay, so let's say you might not have a citation giving you the volume, date, and year. But let's say you may have an understanding that when you think about the characteristics of information, which we had gone over the previous week, you may have to understand, what do I need historical information, or do I need current information on my particular topic? Okay, so think about those type of things when you're looking for research. I want to go into 1989 just for an example. Let's go to June 1989. That's volume 23. And as you see here, we get a list of citations, for example, for all of the issues, for all of the articles in this particular issue of 1989. When you see this find it here, that means that the article is not available full text. So if we click this journal article, this is what we're going to get. We're not going to get a full text of anything, but at the very least, we're going to get a citation. And a basic citation tells you who published it, who's the author. So the Journal of Popular Culture published this article here. This is the author. It's telling you document type, telling you that it's a journal article. The basic subjects covered in this article, keywords that might be listed, the ISSN, which is related to the journal, and also a DOI number, which actually specifically tags and identifies this electronic article. But we're going to go back because I want to show you another example to be a little bit more specific. I want to go to the year 1995, which should be a full text issue. And let's see here. I think we want to go to winter 1995. Okay. And as we see here in this particular issue, I just want to show you the difference. If you are into looking for an article, you can produce a keyword search, or as we're doing here, searching a particular journal. Then if it's full text, you're going to get the HTML as well as the PDF. So you know that the full text of the article is there. I'm going to go ahead and just click this first one. This is very straightforward. Very easy to understand. For example, the reformatted article is listed here down below. The PDF format is listed here. If we click that, just to show you the difference between the documents. This is an actual facsimile of the article as it appears in print. But also what we get with a lot of articles, we get an abstract, which is basically a summary. So let's go back here. There's a particular issue I wanted to show you. As we go back to 1995, see here, there we go. So an issue I was looking for in 1995. Oh, I'm sorry, I have that wrong. It was back to 1989. So those are full text. I want to go back to 1989. And I want to go to December 1989. Now, sometimes you may have a need to find an article that's not full text. Now, this may happen as you're in the GIL Find catalog. Now, remember, the GIL Find catalog, this citation linker is linked to the Galileo databases. So let's say we want to look at this article. It's not full text. Words, words, words on redefining literature. As we see here, it's published in 1989. We do not get a full HTML full text link or a PDF. What can you do? This Find It button here, if you go ahead and click that icon, it's going to search all the other databases in Galileo to see if it might be available full text in another database. And it is. ProQuest Arts and Humanities. Again, take a look at the years that are available. So it does cover 1989 as it goes back to 1988 to 2005. Not a problem. So we're going to click this particular link to go into the ProQuest database interface. And look what we find. Here is our article that was not full text in the EBSCOhost database, but it's available full text here. And again, in the next video tutorial, we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about how to navigate the Galileo database collection. But this right here is full text. Okay. So remember that Find It button. And again, when you're searching Galileo, when we go over that, you're going to see the same thing. And if you see that Find It button, don't give up. Sometimes you may be able to find your article full text in another database. Now I want to get out of this and I want to go back to the GIL catalog to conduct another search. So we're going to choose Library Search. And again, we were in Find eJournals. Now I want to go to Citation Linker. Again, this will help you if you know exactly what you're looking for. Maybe you only have the name of a journal, or let's say you have a citation for a book. You can fill out this form here below and look for that. Or let's say if you have an article. I will demonstrate, for example, the book feature. So let's say you have a book you're looking for. Go ahead and click this. It's kind of slow here. Hold on. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't want to do that. We're going to do journal. So let's go ahead and let's choose Nature as the name of our journal. And let's say we know that the year, let's say 2015. Let's see if there are any specific issues, 2015. Let's choose Go. So it's okay if you are looking for a particular journal and you want to see if we own the issue or if it's available to you online. You can put the volume, you can put the issue if you want. But I'm just putting the name of the journal and the year. Choose Go. And again, we get a populated list of databases in which this journal can be found. And again, pay attention depending on what you need. Let's say you know you need current issues, or let's say you need issues only, going back 5 or 6 years. Pay attention under each database, what's available and what's not available. Sometimes on a database, you're going to see this listed here, most recent year. Not available. This is what we call an embargo. So sometimes you may hear librarians say, well, the 2017 issues for this particular journal are currently embargoed, which means there's a year delay in which the full text will be published and available. So they do that to kind of hold back on public issues. I think sometimes it's not to compete with their print issues. I have no idea, but for online databases, sometimes this is the case. So we're going to go ahead and choose ProQuest biology databases. Let's do that this time. And right here, here's the name of the publication, Nature. And below, we get a list of the years that are available. So for example, let's say if we choose 2010 to 2017, we get the years. Let's go into 2016, and again, just like it's familiar when we were in the EBSCOhost database, we get a list of the issues here. And for example, we can go into one of them and it'll break it down to give us the volumes and so forth. So this is just some of the ways you can use some of the features here listed in the GIL Find catalog, the Find eJournals, and the citation linker. Take your time, go over these videos, hopefully more than once, so you can go in and practice. Practice makes perfect. Execute some of these searches yourself, and should you have questions, please contact the instructor for help.